just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Hunter Green.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
The batter now, Jason Dominguez.
The left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Into center. And that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Ripped on a line. Lays out and makes the play. And now it's Juan Soto. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Dominguez leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. 0-2. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Number 25, Tommy Edman.
That's towards center. Rodriguez on his way over. Drops into the glove. And that is that. And we're back. And our pitcher tonight, Corbin Burnes. What do you look for here?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it. One down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the shortstop.
The batter will be the shortstop, Jackson Merrill. On the ground to short, could be two. He flips it to second in time. On to Bellinger. That's a double play. Second inning set to go. And now the shortstop, Javier Baez. Green back to work. Just missed. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's outside. 3-1 now. Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
1-2, count.
Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. And he deals. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez sizes this one up and makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's Francisco Lindor.
The third baseman, Francisco Lindor.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Here's Cody Bellinger. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
One and 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the
Batting
dugout.
fifth,
And next
hitter.
is the designated hitter, Zach Neto. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Late with the swing there.
Just not able
ball,
to catch
1
up to
strike.
that velocity.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-2.
Out to center. Edman in position. And there's one down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Little chopper rolls foul. Squirts away a little bit. The throw to second is offline. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. This one looks like trouble. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off.
Dominguez turns to the right on the move. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third. Christian Moore now at the plate. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late sink
0-1.
on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Got him. Great throw, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Ball one
That's
there.
the ball. 1-2.
That one is hammered right field back there. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
1-0.
And now, Jason Dominguez. That one almost got him.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. No advance from the runner, but it's 3-0 now. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Lifted in the air, out to left. Durant under it. And there's one down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Ball
Misses inside, and it's 1-0. And there's the strike. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Man at second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Contreras headed home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. He beats the tag. It's 1-1. Here's Juan Soto. Struck out swinging his first time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
The center fielder,
Tommy Edman at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Polanco on the go. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
1-1.
In the dirt. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. That one hammered center field. One up, one down. Here's Joey Bart now.
The catcher.
Burns, a Northern California native. He was a 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin. Made it as a pitcher. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Hacks and misses. It's a strike. Start of the 4th. The batter now, Javier Baez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swung on, belted. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one to first. Guerrero throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Lindor swings through that one.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. And it falls. And that extends the inning for Cody Bellinger.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody
And up to the plate
Bellinger.
comes Cody Bellinger.
Oh.
In the dirt. Two outs. Pops up to the left into foul ground. De La Cruz right there to make the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom four. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Dominguez, long run, and there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
And there's a foul ball. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. Bellinger takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. And new inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Wilson Contreras. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. The next pitch misses. 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2.
And now it's filled up.
Count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Gloves it on the dive. Fires to first. And they get the out. So the batting order turns. Jeff Hoffman taking over on the mound.
Now, it's still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is Jorge Polanco. Runner on the go. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez in and to his right. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Juan Soto now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Soto swinging a drive. Deep right field. And it's gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 3-1. And here comes Tommy Edman. Swings through that.
It's 0-1.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
0-2.
99 miles. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Zach Neto. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's one away. Here's Acuna now. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Hit weakly on the ground. Baez throws across the diamond. They get the out on Acuna. Now batting Jarren Duran. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that is strike 1. Strike. Oh, look at the stop. Two outs, runner at first. Christian Moore, the next to hit. That's in there. 0-1. And ball 1. Ripped to third. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And the batter will be the shortstop. A new arm into the game, the righty, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
0 for 2 in this one. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 1 out, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 out. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 2. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. On a line out towards center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And bottom of the 6th. This is Joey Bart. Burns back to work. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Ripped on a line to center. Reaching down and makes the grab. Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
The center fielder,
and now it's Julio Rodriguez. He is singled and he is fly to left. First pitch, not close. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the catch, inning over. Top of inning number 7. Bellinger up to hit.
The first baseman.
This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hits for average power. The ability to field the arm and then the speed. Really impressive. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. At the plate, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
This one in the air. Bart has this one sized up. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And we're back.
Leading
now, Jackson Merrill.
The shortstop, Jackson Merrill.
Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He sends it out of here. It's 3-2. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 3-3. Fouled off left side. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here at the bottom of the 7th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Makes the grab for the second out. Jarren Duran will hit next. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and here is Jorge Polanco. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
First pitch swing in, went up there with.
Now pitching.
And the batter now, Juan Soto. Outside low. And that is ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And there's one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Acuna there. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down. And now it's Baez. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Durant. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Joey Bart. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing, called strike. That one out to right. Crow Armstrong should have it. Squeezes it. 1 away. Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-1. And he pops up the bunt. Not in time. That's a bunt single. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. There goes Ellie. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Man at second. Got him. And 2 away now. And now Jackson Merrill. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Runner, yes,
Move
yes.
to second. He's picked off. Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. He's under it. Brings it in. And that is the third. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Hader back to work. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And that bunted towards first. Guerrero steps on the bag. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Check swing. Went around. That's strike 1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And that skips in the dirt.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. And here comes Bellinger. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Pitch misses.
Outside. That's
2-1. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Out of here. Ball game. Another homer. And they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
For 3, our final.